GOQii. Be the force.
What we'll do today is actually, I'll just dive right into it. The topic is titled The New Resolution or New Resolution. All right. Now, the point is, all of us are making New Year resolutions every year. We stick with them for a week, for 10 days. Quite a few of us make those resolutions and actually don't do anything about them. Okay. And almost always, these resolutions are something to do with health. And we are lousy when it comes to health part and maintaining those resolutions. Now, the very simple trick is start with someone who would inspire you, who would carry on doing it with you. All right, so I'll actually end the intro. Yeah, so start with some partner. If you're doing the New Year resolution, let's call it something else or slightly different. New resolution. Okay, you are the solution. You always were. You had it and then you forgot. So idea is, can we reclaim it? Can we get back at it again? Okay. So we'll come up with simple exercises, can be done anywhere. Now the big difference will be, we will be having some like a buddy system. Okay. So it could be a friend, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, children, parents, whatever, whoever, colleagues at work, anyone here. Help at work. So do it with someone. Now what happens is, if you want to learn something, the best way to go about it is start teaching it to whoever else. When you start teaching it to whoever else, you are the student who is trying to learn. You'll figure out what all flaws are there in your teaching system or your understanding of the subject, and you'll start doing better. Okay? So the idea is, do the basics, and the basics being, start teaching to whoever else, and you'll understand how important the basics are. Okay? And yet again, GOQii becomes very, very important yet again, because it gives you that little platform, that social network to connect with others, whether it's me speaking or whoever else. We're just talking. You need someone to exercise with. Again, social media is all good. These platforms are good, but it is very useful, very important that you have someone who you can exercise with on a regular basis. When I talk about the human body and the exercise, we are like a building, all right? So the building has a ground floor, sometimes a basement too, and then the first and then the second and the third, all right? So if you think about the human body, that's pretty much, if I have this broken skeleton of mine, it's like one leg of it actually doesn't have the foot, the other one does. If you have no foot, you're not standing properly, unless obviously you have prosthetics or so, right? So we need to have feet that are there. Now, feet are very interesting. Feet are basically, they're doing dual role of balance and stability at the same time. Okay, so they need to be stable, but they need to give you that mobility as well. So that's where they come, right here. Okay, so we need these feet to be very strong. Now think about, Elon Musk, whatever he's doing with the spaceships actually going, and when they're coming back to planet Earth, they're not round. Okay, they're coming vertically and settling down like that. So they're basically coming in down like that. Very interesting, because humans are designed like that too. So if you were God, if you had an option to create a human being again to be stable on a planet Earth, would you make it in this shape? Most probably not. Okay, if I were to do it, I would design it like a football maybe. All right, maybe very aerodynamic, but the point is, we aren't designed like that, and there's a good reason for it. We're trying to become from a football to whatever else. So feet become important. That's the point I'm trying to make here. The feet become very important. So if you look at this, there are a lot of bones in the feet. It's not one single unit. When we wear a shoe, it becomes a one single unit. Okay, so many bones. There's a reason for it. All right, there's a lot of ligaments, a lot of muscles that go on the foot. So this is basically the right foot. Okay. Now the thing is, the 54 bones that are there, 52, 54 bones that are there in the feet, in the 2 feet. That's a quarter or more than quarter actually, isn't it? Of the whole set of bones that are there in the body. Imagine that. Now what do you do with it? You wear a shoe. I do as well. And it becomes very static then. We've lost that ability of moving, of those nerve endings being here. And I was showing that exercise previously. I'll again show but that becomes very important that we do it. Do a few exercises for you. Okay, come in. So my son, my 12-year-old son, will be with me as well, and we'll show you some exercises. Right then, I will get rid of my sandals. Okay, so what I would suggest is, please everyone, just get off your backsides. Let's do these exercises. So the very first one is, just come here. Viren will show us. So Viren, just do heel raises here. All right. So yeah, so just go back a little. Yeah, do the heel raises. Just do it. So when he's doing the heel raises, what's happening is he's getting that foot of his to move. All right. The foot is moving like that. He's getting those bones, and between those bones, those muscles that are there to be activated. Okay. Turn around, face that way, and do the same again. Yeah. All right. So he's just like a puppet. He's just being pulled up and down. And please, as I said, just get up and try this. Okay. In addition to what I've spoken about toe curls. Toe curls, the idea is, I don't know how much you can see my foot, is moving your foot like that. Just show them. So stand here. Yeah. Do it. So he's curling his foot like that. Okay. Idea is, if this is the foot, can we shorten the foot like that? Okay. You can have a newspaper or a towel below. You're crumbling that. So the idea is you have some cue to work with, and you're helping yourself. It's a good feedback mechanism to the brain. How is it actually moving? Once your feet is moving better, because there are a lot of nerve endings here, you will move better when you go walking, running. It'll be a more natural way. Okay. Very good. Excellent, sir. Coming to the next level. So what we've done is we moved around here. We've done some movement around here. Some, just getting those joints to be moving, the muscles to be moving. The next level, which I really like, just come here. And holding hands with whoever your loved one be. And what you're doing is you're just doing a squat. Okay, so let's squat. And we're just going down and up. And let's go all the way down. Okay, most of us should be able to go all the way down, all the way up. And it's okay if you can't. Even if you go this much, it's totally fine. Okay, so don't worry about what we are doing. I'm happy if you just go this much. Okay, again, we go together, we go up. And it's okay even if it's a little bit. Your elderly parents can do it as well, so no issues about that. Okay, again, let's go little, not very far. So this much is okay. All right, so you can just start with around here, and we're just stabilizing each other, so we don't fall back, any of that. Don't worry about how far your knees are in relation to your feet. Okay, so just like that, and up again. All right, coming to the next one, my last exercise for the day. So basically an orange squeeze. So imagine you have an orange right around here, all right, and you're raising your arms up like that, the way Viren is doing right now. Imagine there's an orange between the shoulder blades, and he's squeezing that orange. So without raising your shoulders, you're squeezing that orange blade, or orange, as if you're taking out the juice from that orange. Okay, so you squeeze and relax, and squeeze that orange and relax. So I like either the elbows can be here, or if it's here, that's totally fine as well. Just remember the orange is here. Idea is this movement. All right. Trick is keep the movement slow. Don't do it very quick. Okay. And do it 11 times. Very happy with 11 only. Do it again. Excellent. Right there. And squeeze and release. And squeeze and release. So all of you, please just try that 11 times. Give it a shot. And I think I'm done. That's about it. Over and out.